was only with Robert for a minute or two. Know that Anna went over to his place to be with him, cook breakfast for him.
Oh, I think that's good.
How's the tribute for Katherine coming along?
Well, honey, I decided to keep it very simple. I'm just going to talk to Lucy about how she worked with Katherine and everything, and then I'm going to play a little tape from her last concert. You know, the telephones have been ringing a lot, and we still have pledges coming in, and I'm going to try to get the totals for that. You know, Sean...
What?
Something has really been bothering me.
What?
Well, you know me. I mean, you know, I'm always looking for some major story, and I'm trying to snip these things out, you know?
What major story are you looking for now?
Well, I firmly believe that life has many more coincidences than we actually think.
That's true.
And I think this last little coincidence was a little bit too pat. I mean, do you see where I'm heading with this?
Honey, I rarely see where you're heading.
Okay. After the concert last night, Katherine was almost hit by a falling light pipe on the stage, right? Now, if Robert hadn't been there, she could have been killed. Then a few hours later, she was killed in a car accident. Now, you can't tell me that was a little bit of coincidence.
Could have been.
Why did you hesitate?
Look, honey, the stagehand was totally exonerated, so obviously it was an accident.
Well, maybe, but...
Well, look, you aren't going to mention anything about this on your tribute show.
No, of course not. Of course, I don't have any proof. I'd be accused of sensationalism. And a lot of people would do it, but I'm not going to do it for you now.
Honey, I know you wouldn't do that.
I don't know. It's just going to be a nice tribute. It's not going to be a news event. It's going to be Katherine's last concert, and for a very worthy cause. That's what it's going to be. What can we do to help Robert?
Well, we can just be there when he needs us.
Robert, you so much as whisper your suspicions about Miss Delafield's death without solid proof, you stir up a hornet's nest. First of all, you're going to have the DA's office down here in a real fast minute.
I know.
And then, without solid proof, you got Scotty Baldwin coming down here, turning on you, making you look like you're trying to grab the headlines. You, my friend, you're in a no-win situation.
I'm aware I don't have enough evidence to go on at this particular point. It's just... Yeah, send her in, thank you. So, Mary, Katherine's housekeeper.
Oh.
Mary, come in.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'll leave my coat on, if you don't mind. I'm cold to the bone.
I hope you finally got some sleep.
Oh, there'll be little enough sleep going on until I can find somebody that can help me.
Well, how can I help you, Mary?
Find whoever killed my little Katherine. Oh, you don't believe me, do you? And you were my only hope.
I didn't say that.
Then you do believe me?
I didn't say that either. Mary, I'm a cop. Cops deal in facts and evidence.
What about feelings, suspicions?
Those two, I'll take anything I can get.
Well, at least you don't act like I lost my head.
I don't think you lost your head.
Oh, Mr. Dene thought I did when I told him what I thought.
Maybe you shouldn't have told him.
I don't know why you say that. But it doesn't matter. He didn't believe me anyway.
Look, have a seat, look.
Oh.
Why don't you tell me why you think some terrible things happened to Kate?
Well, she may have been a fast driver, but she never had an accident.
The kind of speeds that she drove at, you only ever have one. That's it.
You don't want to hear me, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, then there was that light contraption that came down on the stage last night and almost killed her.
What else?
Then there was that poisoned champagne.
What about it?
Well, she was a lot more bothered by that than she ever let on.
With me, she dismissed it.
Oh, with me she did too. Oh, but, you know, I knew my little girl, and I knew when she was bothered by something.
Did she say anything to you about it?
No, she wouldn't discuss it.
Did she ever confide in you, Mary?
No, she was always trying to spare people's feelings. And especially if she thought I was worried about something, she'd always spare mine.
Did she ever confide in anyone else?
No other person, just her diary.
She kept a diary.
Oh, yes. You know, sometimes I thought she poured all her problems into that diary.
Can you get me that diary to read?
Would it be wrong for you to read it?
Not if murder's involved.
I see. Well, then, I could get it.
Does anybody else know about the diary?
No, I don't think so.
Can you get it for me?
Well, I could try.
No. Trying's not enough, Mary. Furthermore, you've got to get me that diary in a way that nobody knows you're getting it to me.
Well, why so secretive?
I don't want to alarm you, but if murder's involved, you're going to have to be careful.
Oh, it is. I know it is.
You keep that opinion to yourself, too, except around me.
Then you do believe me.
You tell nobody, and I mean nobody, that you're helping me, Mary.
But why?
Because you could be in a whole lot of danger, that's why.
Well, as long as you believe me, I don't really care.
Well, you care. You care a whole lot, and you care for Kate's memory. Come on, I'll take you out.
Paul just had to get out of here and go for a walk. He's very upset.
I'm sure. However, I was hoping to ask a few questions.
Well, he could be back any time. Questions?
Well, accidents have to be investigated, you know.
Yes, well, for a moment I thought you've talked to Mary.
About what?
She seems to have it in her head that Catherine... Look, I don't even want to say it.
Then allow me. Was, murdered?
That beautiful, talented girl didn't have an enemy in the world.
Robert.
Paul?
Look, despite the ups and downs, I know you and Katherine became friends, so this has to be a bad time for you, too.
Yes, it is.
He's here to ask him questions, Paul.
About what?
He said something about an investigation.
I said that fatal accidents have to be investigated.
You made it sound as if you were conducting a murder investigation.
Well, since you brought it up, tell me, did Katherine at any point ever express fears about being murdered?
What? Of course not. No, never. Look, she was talented and temperamental, but not neurotic. Damn it, this is a terrible time to be talking about Katherine like this.
Who would have a motive?
Everyone loved Katherine. And as for wealth, as I understand it, the bulk of it goes to the Delafield Foundation, which dispenses money to charity and to the arts. Everyone loved Katherine. Everyone.
Oh, well, I guess that'll do it. For now.